Good evening, everybody. Welcome to another meeting and get together of Toastmasters. My name is Pierre, and I am your sergeant at arms for the evening. As a warning, a friendly reminder that you are on recording. So if you are, so a friendly reminder that please, if you. Please mindful of the gestures and of your behavior on camera. You are recorded and everyone can see you. Now, of course, if you are speaking tonight, or if someone else is speaking, I should say, remember to have your your microphone on mute. And also, if you have a role this evening, please remember to click the button besides your name, click rename, and update your name so that we can all see your responsibility, your role specifically, so that we know what you will be doing this evening. Now, as you all know, our club is one that supports each other. We are an environment that that likes to have fun, that supports each other, that values growth, that values respect. But of course, we also like to have fun. Now, it's not exactly the statement that we have, but we all know that these other the values that each time that we have, there's also mutual respect. Every time that we are here, we all represent that. Whenever we are here in this, whenever we get together, as we are trying to perfect the art of public speaking. But with that in mind, we are here to have some fun. We are here to practice the art of public speaking. And on to our Toastmaster of the evening. She is a leader of innovation in healthcare projects. She has both mentored and has been mentored in her career. At home, you'll find her coaching in her two daughters to develop all of her life skills they will need. Let's bring a round of applause for our Toastmaster of the evening, Miss Karen Reed.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to today, July 6th, Y Club meeting of the Toastmasters. Before we kick off our meeting, I'm going to turn it over to our grammarian for the day, who is going to introduce our word of the day. Mr. Grammarian.
Thank you very much, Karen. Yes, the word of the day from your grammarian. I have put it in the chat window beside you so you can see that the word of the day is journey, and basically it means to travel somewhere. As a more specific definition, the act of traveling from one place to another is a journey. As an example, she went on a long journey as an example of use. Whenever you hear the word of the day, just give a shake or whatever in front of the screen so that we remember and we're listening to when the word of the day is being used. With that, use it as often as you can. I will record its uses and I will give a report towards the end. Back to you, Karen.
Thank you very much, Dennis. Now, esteemed Toastmasters, today we have an honored guest joining us. His name is Amani, and he is the son of Patrick, our previous president. Amani and I have been speaking prior to the beginning of the meeting, and Amani will be joining us in the table topics today. Amani, before we begin, would you like to tell us a little bit about yourself?
Okay. Hello, everyone. My name is Amani, and I was actually introduced to Toastmasters by my father in order to develop my public speaking skills. Because right now I'm doing engineering at the U of A, and I would like to develop my team working skills in order to be able to do my craft a bit better.
Thank you. Thank you very much for joining us. Thank you very much for being brave and taking yourself on mute. We appreciate that. All right, so we are going to introduce ourselves to you today. And how we're going to do that is I am the Toastmaster for the evening, and my name is Karen, and I've chosen the theme for this evening, which will be how we kick this off. So what I'm actually going to do is I am going to share my screen. Can you see the picture of Canis Major on the screen? Yes, all right. So my theme for today's meeting is the dog days of summer. Now there is many different ways that you could take that sentence, the dog days of summer. But because I am who I am, I did some research on it. And I found out the actual historical creation for the dog days of summer. So here's what it is. Between July and September was the hottest periods of the summer in the Northern Hemisphere. However, for the Romans, they thought that the hottest day of summer was because of this dog star. This dog star was known as Sirius. And they thought that because the dog star rose with the sun and set with the sun, this dog star called Sirius made the sun hotter. And therefore, it caused the summer temperatures to be much more hot. And so this is in the constellation of the Canis Major, which basically means large dog. So that's the background to the wording, the dog days of summer. So what I want to know from each of you as you introduce yourself today is, what do you enjoy about the hottest days of summer? Dennis, I'm going to start off with you as you are to my left.
Thank you very much, Karen, and welcome Amani to the meeting. My name's Dennis O'Brien. I'm the club president now as of July 1st, and I look forward to leading the club throughout the year. Sorry, can you repeat the question, Karen? What was it? When I think about dog days of summer?
When you think about the dog days of summer, what is it that you enjoy the most about the hot days of summer?
It was recently very hot. It was about 30, 38 above in Edmonton. And for somebody who can run a long way in the cold, it's maybe a little too hot, but I actually challenged myself by running in the heat. So when it was 38 above, I went outside and I ran my 5K in the heat. So I'm good for temperatures between minus 35 and plus 35 in terms of running. I'm like a circuit board on a chip. You would get that analysis. But when I think about the dog days of summer and what summer brings to us and all that heat, I think about all the places that I've traveled, actually. It is a really good memory for me. When you're outside and it is so hot, I think about being in Hawaii or Mexico or going to Las Vegas on all those vacations that I've been on, where I just enjoyed my time and it was so beautiful outside and so hot that you just can't believe how hot it is. And me and my boss, we were actually looking at temperatures around the equator, and apparently a normal temperature range for around the equator is like 25 to 30. So we were laughing that it's hotter than the equator around here. But that's what I remember most, and I enjoy about the dog days of summer and all that heat. It's just the memories and just how it relaxes you. And then I like to go find a nice piece of shade and have a drink. Back to you.
Thank you, Dennis. Although I do admit, I think I think all runners are just a little bit crazy, especially in -35 to +35, but everybody's unique. All right, Neha, thank you for joining us today. The question I'm posing to you is, what do you enjoy most about the hottest dog days of summer?
Thank you, Madam Toastmaster. Hi, everyone. My name is Neha. I am much more of a summer person than a winter person. I hate the cold, so I love summer. I am fortunate enough that I live in a home that's air conditioned, so the heat wave wasn't too bad for me. I was able to survive that. And so for me, I didn't really feel the effects of like the really hot, weather, but I do just enjoy warmer weather because I find that compared to the cold, at least when it's hot, I can go outside and it doesn't feel like my face is gonna freeze off. Like it's just hot. Like I can still walk around a bit, just drink a lot more water, and then the days are long, so it just feels like I just feel happier. And I just love the summer, and it's a great excuse to have ice cream too when it's super hot. Like I think I had ice cream every day last week, and so yeah, that's what I enjoy about the hottest days, because it's just a good time for me. But yeah, back to you, Madam Toastmaster.
Oh, I would agree. Dog days of summer equals ice cream. Absolutely. Maybe that's a topic for another meeting, is what is the best ice cream shop in Edmonton? All right, we are going to go to Pierre. Pierre, what is it that you enjoy the most about the dog days
Thank
of
you.
summer?
Thank you, Madam Toastmaster. The best thing about hot days of summer is the way that they contribute to my journey through health. In fact, Sundays, I take advantage of those because I go on my 10K run. Just like Dennis, I am an avid runner. On Monday to Friday, I like to go hit the gym. I hit my free weights. But then come Sunday, I go for some cardio. I go outside. Because and hopefully it's still warm, and even sometimes it's raining a little bit, but I will go on a run, and hoping to go and running for 10 kilometers. My hope is that I'm able to break that 1 hour barrier. I'm just getting slightly there, and it's all for health. Like I said, all for the journey towards getting healthier, fitter. It's all for a good cause. Back to you, Madam Toastmaster.
Thank you, Pierre. You'll have to tell us later what route you take on your 10K journey. I said the word of the day, 10K journey, everybody. Let's get with it. All righties. Next, we have Patrick. Patrick, what is it that you enjoy the most for the dog days of summer?
Thank you, Madam Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, and most welcome guests. I'm Patrick. I'm this year's Sergeant at Arms. What do I enjoy about summer? 3 things. 1, I really like summer because in the summer, I don't have to put on clothes, too many clothes before I go out. I just dash out the way I am. Unlike in winter, where you have to think twice before you go out, even just to pick something from the car. Secondly, I like summer because in summer, I have excuse to drink juice. And I like juice, mango, lemon, an excuse to do that. And lastly, I like summer because it allows me to be out, active, and stay in shape. Back to you, Madam Toastmaster.
Thank you, Patrick. All right, we're going to turn our attention to Monica. Monica, what do you enjoy the most about the hot days of summer? I believe you're on mute, Monica. Can you take yourself off mute? Perfect. All right, let's
Yeah,
start that
sorry.
again. That's all
Okay.
right. Let's do a
Thank
restart.
you. Thank you, Mr. Oh, thank you, Madam Toastmaster. My name's Monica. The hottest summer thing I enjoy is three things as well. Family time, which means I can take vacations. Recently, I just finished a vacation in Waterton. My second favorite thing is eating. There are lots of fruits in the summer, ice creams and melons. Also, we were able to brought a melon on our hiking trail. We cool it down in the water, so it's super fun, delicious. The third, it's hiking and all the outdoor activities I'm able to enjoy with my families and friends. Back to you, Madam Toastmaster. Thank you.
Thank you, Monica. If you were cooling your melon in the Waterton Lakes, then I think it would be very, very cool and tasty indeed, for sure.
Yes.
All right, and now we're going to ask this question to Amani, our guest for this evening. Amani, what is it that you enjoy the most about the dog days of summer?
Thank you, Madam Toastmaster. What I enjoy most about the dog days of summer are surprises. I usually do Taekwondo, and I do it weekly, and throughout the training session, it's always the same sort of training drills that we do every single day. But when summer comes around, we usually have these odd sparring training sessions where sometimes we'd go out and have a water fight, or go out and get ice cream, or run to get the ice cream and then come back. And sometimes we just go out to the track and do things to cool off. So what I like about the dog days of summer is the surprises that comes with the heat. Thank you.
Thank you very much. You know, I'm really noticing that there's this repeating theme of going for ice cream. Whether it's a 10K journey, whether it's a short run for a warm up or a cool down in Taekwondo, but yes, there's this repeating theme of ice cream. Perhaps instead of going and having a picnic this summer, maybe we should do a tour of all the ice cream shops instead. Pick the top three or something, have a vote. We could do the continuation that Dennis started of not only what is the Y Toastmaster Club official restaurant, but what is our official ice cream hangout, perhaps. Food for thought. All right, we have two more Toastmasters to introduce. Mark, would you like to tell us what is it that you enjoy?
Good evening, Madam Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, and most welcome guest Amani. My name is Mark. I am this year's treasurer. The thing about summer is I can only operate in a very narrow temperature gauge or spectrum. So it's got to be between 19 and 24 degrees. Otherwise, I freeze if it's below there, or I fry if it's too hard. So I'm very sensitive, very sensitive. So you've got to understand that some of us are not meant for this 70-degree swing in jogging temperatures. What I do like and have considered, actually, before I get to what I like, is with that 39-degree weather, I'm thinking joining a nudist colony was starting to look pretty good, but I didn't find one, so I just passed on the whole deal. What I have been doing lately and like doing is riding my bicycle down the river valley, finding different trails. And so I've gone with several people in the building that I live in as well, and showing them trails that I've found. And it's a lot of fun. You're going through the shade a lot of times because it's all overhung and great trails. You get out in the open sometimes, but then you head for shade. You head for shade. that is my journey through the River Valley, and yay me. So back to you, Madam Toastmaster.